So it's Saturday morning and here's my project for the morning. I'm helping a friend out. I'm going to replace his vanity. He's got some limited mobility and I've put a couple grab bars in to give him a hand here in the bath, but this new seat here, he has trouble getting his feet around this vanity, so we picked up a new shallower one and I'll show you that here in just a sec. And I'll change his shower head out and add another grab bar here. I'm also trying out a new camera. Hey, nice, where is it? Nice hat. I'm trying out this new little flip camera thing, I think is what it's called. I don't know. We'll give it a try. It's easier to cart around than my regular camera. Okay. What we're putting in, got a new faucet, got this new cabinet, and it's shallow. It's only 12 inches deep, 12.3 inches deep. That other one's 22, I think is what it is. So this should give them a little easier accessibility. So let's do a little demolition. Get right back. The vanity came out pretty easy. I'm gonna smash this wood box up with a hammer and throw it in her garbage, and then I'll take that sink top to my dump trailer or my garbage trailer and get rid of it. I reuse the old water lines, reuse the old P-trap and waste lines. Be out of here in no time, and my friend will be able to get in and out of the shower safely. And I'll show you in a minute here. A whacks of the hammer, and the old vanity is into garbage junk. Trying to get this done kind of quickly. This guy doesn't know I'm doing this. It's kind of a surprise. He's out at a funeral today, and when he gets home, I mean, he knows it's gonna get done, but he doesn't know it's getting done today. Yick, yick, yick. So it'll be a nice little surprise for him to come home and be able to get in and out of his shower safely. We lucked out. When they did the floor in the bathroom, they ran the linoleum all the way to the wall. Nice. A little bit of bleach, a little bit of cleaning. Ready to pop the new one in. Yay. Full hint. First thing I do is throw the instructions in the garbage. Instructions. Set your sink up outside where you got room, where you have room, and don't try to put it together while it's on the vanity cabinet, because that's a pain in the ass. So set your faucet up. There you go. And another trick that I learned from Big Mike the plumber. What's up, Big Mike? Plumbers putty, good stuff. You knead it in your hand, get it nice and warm. Whenever you're setting these bad boys in, don't rely on either the paper or the rubber gasket that they give you on these things, because they always leak. They're junk. Use this stuff. Plumber's putty is cheap. You work it in your hands for a couple minutes, and then you put a little bead around this edge here so it seals really well to here and you don't get any runs, drips, or errors. That's what I'm talking about. I'll show you what I got here. Just give me like a baker. I make a little pretzel weenie, and I put it around the rim, and then I'll tighten it down, and you just cut off the excess. The stuff, you can reuse it. So whatever you don't use, you just clean up, put it back in your bin right there, your little bucket, and reuse it again. I'll show you how this goes together. Tighten this nut here. You got your rubber compression washer on the bottom, which is good, and then you get your putty that just kind of squeezes out over the edge. And usually what I'll do is I'll just take a little pocket knife and trim it. Put the rest, get this little bit out of here. There you go. And that'll fit. No leaky. No leaky. And you just put your extra little strips back in your little pot of plumber's putty. Well, this thing doesn't focus for shit. There it goes. There you go. So set your whole sink up outside, and then you just plop it in, hook up your water lines, your waste pipe, and away you go. I'm going to reuse these water lines. There's nothing wrong with them, and I'll show you this thing going in. Thing too, you may, a couple other notes. They give you all these tags saying don't be stupid and twist on these things. So you want to put a wrench on here and hold it, because you will twist these copper lines off. That's obvious. All you have to do is read all the warnings, the 2 warnings on here. But something that's less obvious is these hoses, these water lines, they have rubber compression fittings. See the black rubber ring in there? You don't really need to make them very tight. This goes on the valve end. And that took me a lot of years to figure that out, because I was always the king of over tightening stuff, and man, you'll cut these rubber gaskets pretty bad. So just snug them down to the point where they're nice and tight, and you're good. That way you won't cut them. There you go, sink's all built. The stopper's all installed, the water lines are installed, all the stuff that's real hard to get to once it's plopped in. I've got some white silicone to glue this vanity down to the top of the sink, or the top to the vanity, you know what I mean. So let's go drop this bad boy in, water out, and we're done. Little bead of caulking around the edge there where the sink is going to fit. Drop this bad boy on and then caulk it to the wall. Bead of caulking, we'll glue it to the wall, silicone. I have to come back in and patch and paint this another day. I've got to go to my niece's birthday party today. But I want to get this thing up and running so when he gets home he'll be surprised. I'm going to pull this mirror off, shower head, towel bars, grab bars I should say. So we'll crawl under here and we'll hook up the water and we'll see. So the water's turned back on. It's got one of these flexible P-traps, which are okay, I suppose. No drips. Here's another good tip for plumbing that Big Mike told me. If you're ever starting a new line with a new faucet, take the aerator out first before you try it. Because guaranteed you're going to stir up sediment, and it always, oops, see, look at that. That crap would have gone right into there. Yeah, that would have gone right into, okay, we're not leaking. That would have gone right into the aerator, and you got all little chunks of crap in there that you would have had to have cleaned off later, which no fun. Yeah, that's copper pipes too. Get all the air out of the system, put the aerator back on. Oops, I'm getting myself wet. There you go. Finished product. I had some hot water pressure issues. I had to take the faucet apart. All that black debris that you saw coming through the faucet, even though the aerator was off, had actually clogged up the faucet cartridge in here, so I had to take the thing apart. We got good water pressure. We have half the cabinet size, a little funky one that was here before. Big Jim's got himself a easier shower head to deal with now with the wand. Keep this boy living independently. Get in and out of the tub without feeling like he's gonna get fallen or anything. He's gonna get himself hurt. Got rid of this cheesy towel bar. Put a grab bar, which doubles as a tower bar, but also doubles as a grab bar. Pretty sweet. There you go, Big Jim. Hopefully you'll like it when you get home. That's my good deed for the day. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and click the little button and subscribe. Thanks. So there you go. My next task is to get a little paint done. Sort of the old vanity sat up against there, the old caulk line. So when I get a spare minute, I'll jump in here and paint this bathroom out. Maybe put a new medicine cabinet in for him. I don't know. I'll have to see. Here we are, courtesy of this cute little camera. Nice hat. We'll see how this video quality is for this old Kodak HD little camera thing. Pretty cool. See what happens.